I cannot stand people who are lazy. My biggest problem with people who waste their life away. So I had a job today, and prior to attending the job, I phoned up the tenant. I could tell by the way this individual spoke on the phone, they were at granny status. So while speaking to them on the phone, this elderly lady said, "My daughter's here with me." So I don't know why she needed to tell me that, but I'm just assuming because she's an elderly lady, maybe the daughter came over to the house to help out, and I'm assuming the daughter's gonna be like 50 plus years old. This lady sounded like she could be a great grandma easily, yeah? So anyway, I've gone to the flat, knocked on the door, and the elderly lady has answered and greeted me at the door. Cool. As I've gone into the flat now, I said to her, right, what I need you to do is go around and unplug everything, like your TVs and any computers that you might have. She said, oh, I need to unplug everything. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn off the power for a little bit. She was like, oh, my daughter's actually playing her game at the moment. So I'm thinking, what? Like, imagine an 80-year-old woman. If an 80-year-old woman tells you she has a daughter, you're assuming this individual has to be way into their 40s. Because for the most part, most women, yeah, the oldest you're going to find a woman to give birth is like 40 years old, yeah? So if this woman is like 80 years old, by default, her daughter has to be well into her 40s, yeah? So I'm thinking, first and foremost, that means that this individual still lives at home, is at least 40 years old, and what the fuck are you doing playing video games at 40 years old? So anyway, I stumbled across this individual and I'm just thinking to myself, like, this is my problem with people who are lazy. They will sit, bum it around, not make any effort whatsoever, but then blame foreign people, rely on whatever government or local council or local MP to fix and solve their problems and better their situation. Now, I don't know what this person's got going on. But what I'm saying is, I heard this person speak. I'm not saying they're brainbots. I'm not saying they got some high-level IQ that can test Einstein. But this seemed like a functional human being. You know, you could like maybe imagine certain people, you know, who ain't doing nothing with themselves are not right in the head. Nah. This individual was very normal, yeah, to some degree. That's thinking, so why the fuck are you still at home? Why the fuck are you playing video games during the day? Don't you have a job? And then these people will go through life looking for handouts and blaming other people. I just don't get it. I can't stand seeing people waste their life away. Even on this road here, yeah, there is a bungalow in the corner of this cul-de-sac that I live on, yeah? And I clocked, because obviously Jay Wise understands human behavior, understands that, you know, things happen for a reason and that. I clocked, because I don't speak to anyone around here. I clocked the elderly lady in the bungalow in the corner. She's at end of life, because I'm not here 24 hours a day in this house. But when I'm here, during the day, I will see like 5 different carers go to that yard. I'm seeing bare carers go to the yard throughout the day. I'm seeing bare family members pulling up on my road, coming like chock up, like you can't even, park your car up, nothing like that. I clocked, this lady is at end of life. Imagine, this went on for like 2-3 weeks. Bare carers just pulling up. Bare family members just pulling up, going to this one house. And after 3 weeks, all of a sudden, the carers stopped coming and the family members stopped coming. So you understand, she got on a first-class ticket to heaven, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, this same bungalow, so it was an elderly lady. She is not here, but she must have left her husband behind, who's also an elderly man. But I keep seeing this chav, hanging around at that house, and I clocked, it must be like the granddaughter and that. But this person is there every single day, and I just see them standing outside, hanging around and that, like smoking, whatever in it. I just think to myself, well, you obviously have no job. You obviously are a bum. Because I don't give a fuck, yeah? Like, you know, what people are going through. I'm not taking off 3 weeks out of my life to comfort somebody during the day when I'm supposed to be working and earning money. Because none of the other people then are hanging around at this bungalow, because the other people them have got lives. You know, they drive little nice cars, couple nice cars, pull up and that, couple, one BMW M3, and some couple nice Mercedes and that pulled up and that. So the people, they're probably doing something with themselves to be able to afford those cars and that. On the other hand, this little chav is just driving some little beat up piece of shit car. Now I'm driving a beat up piece of shit car, but I got 5 properties. I know she ain't got 5 properties. She's too busy smoking. Imagine having that much time and lacking purpose in your life to where you can be hanging around at someone's house for 3 weeks straight, 4 weeks straight. You know what makes me laugh as well? You're like, certain man, like they really can't live without a woman, you know, like. So the reason why this chav person is probably hanging around at this bungalow is probably to keep the old man company. Fam, certain men really don't know how to live without a woman, you know. Do you know how much times me and Nadia have breakups? Do you think I phone anyone for comfort? Do you think I spend extra time at my mum's house because I'm lonely, because Nadia's not here? Blood, I'm fucking busy. Man, I'm watching this right now. You need to find a purpose, and everybody has a void. You need to fill your void with a purpose that's making you money. So at least when you end up going through breakups and hardship, you've got something to keep your mind occupied. The reason why men cannot live and survive without their women is because they make their woman their whole world and their whole purpose. You see, when they were single and they had no girlfriend, they was out with their brethren all the time. They was out at the club. They was in the gym, whatever. And as soon as they get the girl, they stop seeing their brethren. They stop going out to the club if that's what they actually enjoy doing, instead of just going there to pick up girl. They stop doing all these activities that they used to do when they were single and that, and they make their woman their whole world. And what happens is, when they make their woman their whole world and their woman leaves them, well, their world comes crashing down by default. Told you lot already, if you lot have been watching me long enough. I got a little cousin. Don't know how old she would be right now. Probably about 15 or 16. When she was about 10 years old, a little girl in her class, her mum passed away from cancer. The dad, in a time when the daughter needed him the most, he didn't stay strong for his daughter. He weren't there for her every single day. Do you know what he did? He got on a first class ticket to heaven. So you understand what that means, yeah? Imagine that. How selfish are you? How weak are you as a man? That in a time of desperation, in a time of need, when your daughter needs you the most, you don't stay. Even if you're a weak man, you can't even conjure up enough strength to stay strong for your daughter. You just jack it. So your daughter lost her mum, and then what, a month later, 2 months later, she's now lost her dad. This is why men need to stop making women their world, yeah? For nonsense like that. That guy there should be ashamed of himself. That's like I saw a video one time. In America, this man was walking with his child. The child's like 3 years old. A pit bull ran towards him. The man jumped on a car and left his child. Are you mad? Yo, I ain't scared of no dog. Especially in one of those situations there, bro. I will pick, if worst case scenario, I ain't even hiding from no dog. I ain't scared. You know what? I actually take offense to it when I go in the tenants' houses, yeah, and they say to me, "Don't worry, he won't bite you." But who are you fucking talking to, blood? You really don't know who man is, yeah? Your dog needs to be afraid of me. Yeah. If anyone, yeah, the most dangerous thing in this yard is me. Yeah. If it come down to it, don't worry about that dog. Yeah, yeah, worry about your dog. Don't worry about me. Yeah. If anything, in a situation where a dog was charging towards me, I'd be picking up the child and putting the child on the car. I ain't jumping on no car. I'm busting out and... Yo, let me just end the video here because I'm going to start saying some madness and that. But yeah, how the hell, yeah, did I go from talking about lazy people to ending the video talking about man jumping on cars and then abandoning his child? Anyway, that's Jay Wise for you. Stay wise, ton up.